Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel ServiceNow by Veda Technologies. So in the last video, we had discussed the topic related to Scratchpad and the display business rule. That was the part 5. If you are not watched it, you can check out description. There is a link related to the playlist of business rules, right? So if you wanted to attend the live sessions, feel free to call us on below mentioned number. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Click on the notification button. So here in the last video, we had seen how do you take up the data from server side to the client side, correct? So in that case, we had used display business rule along with we had written one of the object called scratchpad. We had used the scratchpad, then we had taken the server side data to the client side, something like caller related email. Whatever the caller I had selected on the form, that related email I got it. But did you observe ever the the caller related information was getting from the server side to client side only for existing records only. And if you change the name or caller, it wasn't working. So to overcome those you know scenarios, there is a important topic in the service now. If you are good at this particular topic, you can be done anything as a ServiceNow developer role. So nothing is difficult more than this particular topic, trust me. Understand clearly. It is a lengthy video, pin to pin you should have to understand. I will try to take it up in a simple way. Okay. So the topic related to the GlideAjax in ServiceNow. This can be in this entire video. We will be understanding introduction to the GlideAjax and how GlideAjax works in ServiceNow. And next, creating a script include for GlideAjax. So calling a GlideAjax from a client side and one of the use case in the real time. So let me quickly open the instance and tell you. Okay, the scenario you will understand it very clearly. Okay, you just see here. Okay, so I am on the incident table. I am going to be open a new record of incident. Then display business will be executed, and it hasn't given me any you know email of this particular caller, because this particular caller related field is empty, right? So now I will try to select the caller. Okay, let's assume able tutor. The moment I had selected the able tutor, I need okay, I need caller related email should be populated and assign it somewhere. Okay, or if I select one other user, it should work on. But wherever we had used the scratch pad, it is not executing. So it will be executing only on the existing record. See, so I'm going to existing record, which is already being selected. See, alien motor, the user caller id related display business rule got executed, and there in the client side I had written the onload client script, which is executed and given me the email id. But whenever I am opening the new form, it is not giving me. So to do that, okay, whenever I am on the new form, if I get selected any caller, automatically caller related, okay, whatever the data I had selected here, that selected data I should be populated and keep it in one of the field. That is what the scenario. But how I can do it? So here you just remember, we will be using the different kind of concepts. Okay, that is called script include, script include, along with GlideAjax. You will be learning more in this tutorial, in this video, definitely. Okay, script include is a packet or the class or the API where it can be holding, okay, where it can be holding different kind of functions. Let's say if I take calculator, okay, if I take the calculator, if I take the calculator, calculator is a class. This is a class. Inside the class, I will have, okay, I will have subtraction function. I will have multiple related function. Okay, I will have dividend function. I will have sub addition function. So based upon my requirement, I will try to call this, or I will try to call this into the front end, I mean client side, correct? So in the same way, we'll be having the script include function. It is the API where it can be holding multiple functions where you will be writing the server side script and call it to the client side. Okay, see here how I can be write. Okay, new topic it is, just to focus on entire video. Okay, sc script include. So script include, you should have to select it under the system definition. Open it, open it. Okay, say new, say new. Okay, now I am writing the name of the script include. You just observe it. Okay, I am writing caller. What happened? Caller. Okay, let's do one thing more. Let me refresh it. You will get understand. Let's take it as a new one. Okay, caller. The moment I had written the caller ID as a name of script include and click outside, then the API name gets auto populated, and here some of the script is also auto populated. You just see I had given this, then API name, API means application program interface, also automatically taken. Okay, global dot caller id, then it has created one of the class. Okay, where caller id equals to class dot create. It has created the class. Also it has created some of the structure kind of prototype. Okay, then it is initializing the function and also type. So you will be seeing caller id in three places, this, here, and here, and here, three places. Okay, right? So till now it is clear. Then if you wanted to be get the server side script, server side script, whatever you are writing, okay, make sure the script include can be holding. Okay, script include can be holding always server side data, I mean server side script. You will be writing the server side scripting here in the script include. But how my script include can be connecting to the client side? How my script include can be connecting to the client side? Okay, there should be the communication, right? Whenever I get selected the caller field, then caller should go to script include, then related data, caller id related data should come up. Okay, then it should show somewhere in the form. That is what the agenda. Whatever the caller id you have selected dynamically, it should show, right? So but how the connection should be establishing? the connection should be establishing with help of the API, with help of the API this, called this caller ID. So caller ID is the mediator in between script include and CS. So script include is eventually server side scripting. Server side scripting. Remember, it always executed on the CRUD operation. It is always executed. So now we need to make it callable. We need to make it callable to the client side. For that, I will be using client callable checkbox. I need to use the client callable checkbox. Then only I will be able to get the code, whatever the code I am written here, that can be callable to the client form. Okay, first point remember. So for that, client callable should be checked. So now this is the class. Okay, inside the class I can create many functions. Okay, see here, I can create many functions. For that, just see here, and here I need to give the function name. So under the class I am creating the functions. The function is something calling, okay, calling email. Okay, okay, fine. And next function, okay, function open and close it, and then you need to give the curly braces. Fine. And at the last it should be comma. So the structure of the functions inside the class is this, where we had seen something like calculator. So you can write n number of functions here, n number of scripts. So here let's assume this is addition, then addition related code can be writing inside of this. If it is okay, let's see. I can be added multiple functions, ma. Don't worry. Now this function name is subtraction. So this subtraction function related code can be writing here in between curly braces. Okay. For now we don't need required multiple functions. One of the function I am mentioning here something like caller. You can write anything. Okay. You can write anything. I am writing caller email. Okay. It can be anything, don't worry. So now the script whatever I am going to write, I will be writing here. Okay, you did understand it, right? So now you just observe main important thing here is, okay, I am going to the incident form. Okay, I will say new. Okay, see here how I can navigate it to the user. Okay, user table, and how I can search out with the caller whatever I am selecting here. Whatever I am selecting here, how can I get it? So how can I write the script? Maybe I will be using the glide record of this table. Then I will search out with one of the caller field. Then get the email of it. Email of it. For that, I need to write it. You just observe. Okay. So here I will be writing, I will be creating the interface new glide record. Record of which table, ma? We are flying on, sys underscore user table, and now I need to assign it to one of the variable, so that I am creating an object. That object, okay, glide related object inside the methods whatever it is consisting, and this table related fields I can be able to access with help of one of the variable. What happened, where something I will say script include. is equals to. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to get si dot query, add query, add query, add query. What I need to query here, what I need to query with help of the sysID. Why only sysID? Why not any other value or the field? Why only sysID here? You just see here, okay, the output of whenever you are writing on change or on load clients, you try and get the value of it, then it will give you a build tutor related sysID. It gives you the output of, okay, get value of this particular field is sysID, so that I will be using here sysID is something, okay, sysID is something. So let's see, sysID is for example ability tutor related something ABC, okay, ABC, okay, something the ID ma, okay, this is sysID. Then I need to query it, I need to run it na, okay, I need to run it. For that si dot query, let's query it. So whenever it is identified, then I need to get the email of that particular caller. For that, if condition I will be using, and next, I should have to keep it repeating on for every users. So whatever the users, number of users are holding inside the, inside here, it should have to check out with help of the sysID. With help of the sysID, then run it. So here we are selecting what? SysID, backend value. SysID is some value of this backend. Then run it. Correct? Then run it. So how can I run it, ma? Here with help of this. Next, how it will be keep on checking. How it will be keep on checking every user. Every user it should have to check up, and whenever condition satisfied, it should have to go inside the statement. So for now, si dot next. So this is already being discussed in the business rooms. You can go and check out more. What is the significance and all. Okay. Now I am going inside of the loop. Going inside of the loop. Then I am returning it. This time I am returning. Return what I need to get? Si dot email. I need to get the email. For example, you can get anything. If you want to get the first name of that particular value, even also you can get it. Okay, something like concatenation. Okay, and some value you can hold it, and concatenation si dot first name. Okay, first name. So you can get it anything, and the answer which is related to this will be stored in the return. Okay, fine. Till now, what did you understand? So we had written some code, but do you think this will work out dynamically? Do you think this will work out dynamically? No, it don't work out dynamically, because always it will be keep on checking only for one of the caller. It don't talk about whatever the field I am selecting here. Always if I take caller ability tutor related sysID, only related to that particular ID it will be checking out. But how I can be make it as a dynamic? How I can make it as a dynamic? You just see here. If I select other thing, this particular script will give you only a build related email ID and first name. It don't give whatever the caller ID which is not mentioned over there the sysid. Okay, for that we need to make it dynamically. Okay, we need to make it, but how we can make it, you just observe here. Okay, next step is, that is the one important thing. Okay, I am opening the new form, and this time, okay, on change, right? Okay, on change of something, on change, so that I can be written here on change client script. Remember, on change client script configure, because what is our agenda, we need to call the server side data to the client side on change. Remember. Okay, you can check out our last videos, client script related playlist. Client script include something I am mentioning. Script include, so I am taking up for all. Okay, on change. Okay, on change of which field, on change of which field ma, on change of caller, on change of caller. Okay, on change of caller, I need to, okay, I need to write my script here on change of caller. So how do I write it? I need to get this value na. Huh? I need to get the value whatever you have selected here. Let's say I have selected this. This value should go to script include here. Okay, how can I do it? First of all, I need to get the value of it. How can I get the value? With help of the get value, with help of the g underscore form. So form dot get value of which field ma, of which field, of which field of this backend value of this is what, caller underscore id. Okay, caller underscore id. Then I need to save it to the one other variable. I need to save it to one other variable. For example, where uh, client side caller is equals to. Okay, now I will do one thing for your better understanding. I will be making the alert of this result. So alert of this. Okay, now you just checked out, just to save it. You have saved it, and go to the form and change it to something, and change it to Abraham Lincoln. Then whenever it got changed to Abraham Lincoln, okay, we should have to get the value of Abraham Lincoln, get the value of this. So how can I get it? See, I am changing it again. Okay, fine. So now this particular variable is holding the value of caller id, value of the caller id. Okay, so whenever we are changing the user id or the caller, it will be getting. Okay, you just observe here. See, so this related backend id, it will be holding and save into the one other variable called cs caller. But how I can get establish the connection in between client side and server side? But how can I pass this value to the client side directly, server side? Sorry, how I can pass this to the server side? For that, very first step you will be using, okay, very first step you will be using here is, you need to create GlideAjax. Okay, in the next line you will be writing GlideAjax. It is most important. GlideAjax. You will be creating the new interface for GlideAjax of of which script include you will be getting it. Which script include ma? You will be getting it. You will be getting it. This part. This part na. Copy it. Global dot caller ID. Okay. Global dot caller ID. For that, I will be assigning it to one of the variable. So where, okay, GlideAjax is equals to new GlideAjax global dot caller ID. So here caller ID, we are establishing the collection in between client side and server side. So we are getting it right from where we are getting it, from server side to client side. This is the first step. So where it will be connecting it to the server side. So now it has been connected, but how I can pass or how I can call this particular, okay, function, or how I can pass this particular value to the server side here. Okay, for that first let's see how we can pass from client side to server side. Okay, see here. For that I will be using, okay, I will be using the methods inside the GlideAjax. For that, GA dot add param, add param, okay, add param. You just observe it till we are writing. I will explain it to you. Okay, here sys param, sys param underscore name. Sorry, you can write anything. ABC, and I will be saving this particular value into the value. See here, okay, I am adding one of the sys param. Okay, sys param, I am adding it. Okay, for that I think you shouldn't use anything here. I think this is not a string, right? You shouldn't use anything. Okay, this particular value you can't directly pass it to the script include to search for that particular user whatever you are selecting it. So to do that, what we do, we will be adding one of the parameter, that is sysparam underscore abc, right? So this particular value or the parameter should be connected to the script include. So how can I save it to here? Directly I can't save it. For that I need to use some, for that I need to use some scripting. What scripting it is? Okay, you just observe what scripting it is. Where sum b is equals to, so b is equals to this dot get, this dot, but it is not there, get parameter, okay, of this value. Fine. Sorry, not this, it's my mistake. Come here, this na, yes, this. Yes. So that value can be saving with help of the this dot get parameter and saving into the B. B directly you can keep here instead of that. Instead of that, B can be keeping here. It's not the string, so that I'm not using any word. Directly I will be giving B. Fine. So understand till now, how can I pass it with help of the this dot get parameter, keyword. I will be getting the value and storing into one of the variable called B that I am querying it. So fine, till this point it is fine now. Okay, this is very simple, remember. Okay, this is very simple, don't worry. Get parameter correct only, no? Did I mistake anything? No, right? Yeah, this is caller email. But how I can pass or call this function to the client side? Okay, always we will be using this kind of, structure. Copy it, paste it. Instead of ab's param, I'll be giving name, that is the script name. What is the function? What is the function name here? What is the function name? Caller email. Caller email. See, now I can be able to, from client side, I can get the value. Okay, I am saving into one of the variable. That variable should pass it to the server side. To do that, I am establishing the connection with help of the GlideAjax. Next, I am adding the param, that is sys param name, that is the function name. I am able to access the class. Next, I am able to access the function. I am able to access the value whatever I am going to be sending here. See, so this is how you will be establishing the connection in between script include and server side. This is how, that's it. Now only thing, whatever the data we are getting, we need to save into one of the variable. To do that, the last steps are very simple, you just see. Okay, fine, till this point. This is the client side, don't worry, I'm writing it at the client side. Correct, huh? Yeah. Next, you just see here, I'll be writing, I say ga dot get xml. ga dot get xml. What is get xml? What is get xml and what I need to give here? Can anyone tell what is get xml and what I can give? I can give something like efg. What does this? This is a synchronous call. Okay, this is a synchronous call. You just see, makes a synchronous call to the server. Okay, with help of, it will go to, okay, the table, it will go to this, and next dot this function, then it will be searching out for this particular value. Okay, it will go there and get the answer of it. How can I save the answer here? Okay, how can I save the answer here? I can be used. Okay, this is a bit difficult. Okay, you don't worry, I will be writing some function, you just observe it. Function, okay, space, okay, efg, efg of response, efg of response. I am storing the response of what, whatever it is returning, whatever it is returning here. So whatever it is returning, for example, caller dot email and caller dot first name related. Okay, that can be stored here na. But where I can store it? With help of the this function, function efg. Okay, function efg dot response, sorry, function efg and response. Fine, then open the curly braces. Here we will be writing the structure. Okay, so do remember, whatever the response we get it from the server, that will be always in xml format. You need to convert into, you need to convert into the uh, format which can understand by client side. Okay, for that you just see here, I'll be using response dot Okay, this is the standard one mark. Response XML, response XML. Okay, response XML dot document element, case sensitivities, document element dot get attribute, get attribute of answer, whatever I am getting the answer from there. Answer. So that's it. So this you should remember definitely. But I need to save it somewhere. The answer, whatever I am getting from the server, okay, this should be, so this is DOM manipulation, okay. I need to save it to one of the variable. The answer, whatever I am getting it from the script include. This should get it here. For that, where, and I can give something response server response is equal to this. Okay, did I do any mistake here? I think no. Yeah, that's it. So now this will work out. Let's check out more. Update it. Okay. So let's go to new. I'm changing it to another variable. See. On change client script caller email is not found the function. Why? I think I haven't saved it now. Submit it. I need to submit it. I will be selecting one role. So this is bit difficult. Watch it at least twice. Only thing you need to remember the function, entire function there. Okay. New access control. Okay. Let me go to the new. Let's see. The process is same. Okay. If it is not working, just ignore it. But the process itself is same. Okay. I'm selecting it. Okay. On change reference caller email is not defined the function of native code. Okay. Let's see it. No problem. On change script error. Reference error. Caller email, yes. Caller email is not defined function. Okay, let's go to script include. So here I did done two mistakes. One is this. Okay, I was giving without quotation. Okay, this is the script name of it, the function name. Okay, and next thing, very blindly mistake. Okay, you just come here into this. So this capital, this should be capital. Okay, get parameter, it should be capital. Okay, here you can get keep email. Okay, then it will get the email. Then in the front end, okay, in the client side, it will be showing it to you. Okay, go to form. Okay, and select the caller. Then it is giving you the alert of sys id, because the alert of the caller I am getting it. Correct? Right. See, next it is showing the email id. So whatever the caller I am getting selected, it is automatically getting displayed. Okay, this is related to Pranath sys id. Then say okay. Then email id. But email id I wanted to be keep it somewhere. Okay, how can I do it? With help of the client script. Okay, how do you do it? Here you will be getting set value. Okay, lr underscore set value, then you will be getting it. Okay, this is how you will be doing. And silly mistakes are this: get parameter, I wasn't keeping the p as a capital, and next nothing get be changed now. Okay, this is how you will be doing. Sys value the name I had changed and tried it. Okay, earlier it was abc, you can keep the same and try it. Okay, fine. If any questions, you can comment down in the comment section. We'll try to connect with you. Okay, thank you so much.